I was getting a lot of inflammation, tons and tons and tons of red bumps. We are filming this video in my bathroom today. Hi everyone, it's Shivani, and today's video is going to be about my acne story and how I cured my hormonal acne and cystic acne in a month and a half under $35, which comes out to be 2,600 rupees. Right now, if you guys can like see my skin, I would say it's at a really good spot, you guys. I see one little mark over here, but like even on my forehead, I very comfortably, confidently step out without wearing any makeup. I am complimented on my skin now, which is like, oh my god, this day would finally come back. Now, I feel like a lot of these videos start out with like a minute, 2 minutes about like this background and story, and people are always like forward, get to the actual products. But why I think it's important that I quickly give you guys a little bit of a background is just because a lot of this comes down skin type to skin type, and everyone's body skin reacts differently. So it's just important to talk about my experience a little bit to make sure and see if you guys have experienced something similar, because I am not a dermatologist, I'm not a professional, and this is just my experience and what worked for me. Growing up, I had really good skin. I think it was genetic. The running joke would be I would sleep in with my makeup, really not take much effort with my skin, and I was honestly fine. I would get a pimple here and there, like a small whitehead. I would pick at it, pop it, like turn into a scab, the next day would fall off. It was fine. Overall dry skin, but even during puberty, like in my teenage years, I never really had skin issues, and I thought, oh, I'm never gonna really deal with acne. Like now I'm past that phase of my life, and sure enough, at 22, I started experiencing hormonal acne. The type of acne, and I'll show some pictures, I was getting a lot of inflammation, tons and tons and tons of like red bumps. I'm from the US and I moved to India when I was 22 years old. Due to Mumbai being a lot more humid, the water being different, a lot more pollution, I was traveling via auto, so there's just a lot more dust and like mitti and all coming on your face. I was wearing makeup every single day for shoots. On top of the acne, to then conceal the acne, I'm wearing even more makeup to hide it. It was just a huge insecurity of mine, to the point that I did not feel comfortable meeting someone or even seeing my own family members without wearing makeup and without wearing concealer, because I was so conscious of it. And similar to you, I watched so many YouTube videos, ordered a bunch of products, tried a bunch of things. I went to top dermatologists in Mumbai. I'll show you like the gambit of products they suggested I purchase, face peels, and I tried a chemical peel, like whatever it takes, please, I need this to get fixed. I haven't had a very good experience with finding a good dermatologist that I felt like understood what my skin needed. It always felt very much like you need to purchase this $200 very expensive treatment and that's the only solution, or you need to cut out all dairy. And I was like, okay, I can limit my milk consumption, but from a lifestyle perspective, for me, it wouldn't be as easy to fully cut out dairy. You need to stop all sugar. And I was like, oh my god, like I love Vita. Like I have sweets or some kind of dessert every single day. These were products that were recommended to me that like did not work. This is a Reguglow glycolic kojic acid. This is a kojic lightening cream, basic like Clinique on top, to vitamin C tablets, folic acid tablets, clindamycin and nicotinamide gel. I feel like these are not even like showing up properly on the screen. Clean and clear. What else? There's so many products inside here. Dapsone gel, 5%. I was in acne Facebook groups. I tried a bunch of things. I saw a YouTube video talk about Nizoral anti-dandruff shampoo. Like I remember putting that on my face, hoping that would help. Sometimes for a period of time it would work, it would go away, and then it would come right back. And now getting into what actually worked for me. The main thing that helped me was taking a 10 milligram or a small dosage of Isotretinoin, which is the chemical name for Accutane. There is a lot that's said about Accutane, and the reason why I didn't use it for an entire year, because I was like, I hear so many side effects when you read all these horrible things that happen, and I was like, okay, I'm gonna try out all the clean ways, try the different creams, try all the topical things before I orally take something that could have serious side effects. It looks like this. These little orange tablets, and this retails for 181 rupees. I took one of these orange tablets every single day for a month and a half, and I kid you not, within 2 weeks, I would say 85% of my acne was gone. I'm talking about like that cystic inflammation kind of acne. I had very minimal to little side effects. It does cause a little bit of dryness. I've always experienced dry lips, so I just like went hella crazy on, which I'll show you guys, the moisturizer and using lip balm. That being said, you should not take this if you are like pregnant or like trying to get pregnant. Please, again, do your research. In India, it is available over the counter, which a lot of drugs are available, I guess, over the counter in India, which is a little questionable. It's clearly much cheaper to get it from India than it is to get it from the US. If you feel like you have tried everything and tried all the creams, I feel like I listed 10 different creams, I would look into this. The Isotretinoin took care of the actual acne. Now the other products that help just in terms of like a daily routine is a moisturizer, which I ended up using Curology's. I like signed up for their free like $5 like month try it out kind of plan thing. It comes with a cleanser, which I don't have right now. It's sitting in my in-laws, and it also comes with a treatment that they kind of assign for you when you upload your pictures, and I thought it did a really good job. Mine says, I don't know if you guys can like see it, but it says niacinamide 4%, clindamycin 1%, and zinc is 0.25%. Apply to face nightly. And they'll ask you also, are you taking a form of Accutane, which I was at the time, and I think they adjust it accordingly. And then it comes with a moisturizer. I don't think Curology is available in India, so I would recommend keep it very clean, keep it very basic. Try like a Cetaphil moisturizer, Neutrogena, like something very basic, clean, no added fragrance. I picked up when I was in India, like the Cetaphil moisturizing cream. This was like for 775 rupees. Curology, they said, was $5 US. Once I feel like the acne was taken care of, you deal with scarring. I think your skin gets confused if there's too much shit happening, so just focus on step by step. So if you're experiencing acne, I wouldn't implement 5 things for brightening and this and that. Just focus on getting rid of the acne. Once that's taken care of, then go to the acne scarring. For acne scarring, I recommend Tretinoin, which I started using at 0.025%. I have friends that will like slowly transition into 0.05, and I think it even sells up to like 1%. Don't quote me on that. This is a pretty powerful cream thing for dark spots. It helps with fine lines. It does help with wrinkles. I use a little pea-sized amount, like literally, oh my god, fell. Like itna for the entire face, and just like little dots. This is very drying, so do not use too much of it. Again, consult someone before you start using this. You're not supposed to use this if you're pregnant again. But apply this on parts of those dark spots, and then upar se I would add that Curology moisturizer. Add that on top. I feel like there was the exhaust going off, which is why I'm screaming. Oh my god, hopefully I wasn't sounding like that. This in India retails for 192 rupees. My mom has a tube of this, and I feel like it costed her a good $150, which, oh my god, it's so expensive over here in the US. I went to a US dermatologist, said I had rosacea, like I didn't have rosacea. The copay turned out to be like another $200. Like it's so expensive here. I didn't want to spend an arm, foot, and leg to like get this sorted, but I probably would have if I knew there was a guaranteed solution. The one more thing that helped is I purchased from Amazon a Dermaroller. I don't know if there's a brand to this. I feel like mine started with an S. This is at 0.25 mm, and what this is a bunch of like little needles on it, and it's important that you don't aggressively go, like very lightly in different directions. It pricks at parts of like those dark spots, and then it causes new skin to then grow. And what I would do after that is apply any kind of oil. So I ordered this from Amazon too. It's the Radha rosehip oil. This one's a little bit more expensive. I think also was good. It was the Kiehls Clearly Corrective Dark Spot Solution. How do people, oh, fancy people. I will say for me, I don't think I changed much of my diet or much of like my exercise habits or like water consumption. For a month I was good, and then I would kind of resort back to eating my vada pav and like fried foods and like all that jazz. And luckily my skin, I don't think, was as reactive towards that. These products worked wonders for me, and then a month and a half later I also moved back to the US. So I will say, on top of these products, I think environment did play a huge role. I moved back to New York, which meant cleaner air compared to Mumbai. I wasn't wearing makeup, I think, as often. I think maybe my stress levels were lower. In my head, I don't think I was stressed, but then people would tell me like, you're stressed, Shivani, which is why your skin's reacting like this, which would like stress me out even more. So when people tell you not to stress, it's like, well, like, what do I do? Like, I don't know how to like stop that from happening. Since February of 2020, knock on wood, like I've not had any acne, and it's never gotten back to like that level which it was at. Like maybe occasionally around my period, like a small whitehead here and there, like you can see one right here. Besides that, I've had really good skin. If you are struggling with acne right now, I'm sending you a lot of love. I know it is extremely frustrating, but hang in there, and I hope some of these products or suggestions are helpful for you. Nothing in this video was sponsored, though it would be sick if some of them wanted to sponsor me, but maybe one day. In status quo, I am not using any of these products. I use the Curology here and there if I feel my skin is experiencing acne, but I have an entire everyday nighttime skincare routine, which I would love to film for you guys if you guys are interested. There's like a good 8-10 products that I think have really helped and done wonders for my skin. Have a wonderful, wonderful day wherever you are, and thank you again for watching. Bye.